G'day champions, Plum here, and welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's December 9th, and today's vendor video will cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must-buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. Righto, so we've got server maintenance this week, and I'm going to do a quick little whip around before the servers go down, so let's get stuck in. Kicking things off this week, we're at our countdown vendor, and we have the test subject as our first item. We have the percussive maintenance backpack. This has a skill tier, crit chance, and explosive resistance. Not a very good combo. Both of these items will be available tomorrow from your Cassie Mendoza vendor, and they will cost you regular credits there. And the third item is the Glory Days. This one's got DTOC on it. If any of these items tickle your pickle, make sure you swing by, but they will cost you 75 countdown credits each. Heading on over to the Haven to see the lads, and first up we're at Marco, so we're going to check out his guns. Nothing of interest to me. And the brand set pieces, I mean, they're pretty mid-tier. Badger mask here with armor and crit damage, with crit chance on it, if you really needed one for a shotgun build. Hopping in next door to see our old mate Roy, and we're going to check out his guns. There is an SR1 here that's already got DTOC on it, roll on determined. Pretty good little purchase. The other few items though, I can't really see anything that screams out to me. A Roldy holster, pretty decent. Weapon damage, weapon handling. I know it does have max crit damage, but you could definitely swap that to headshot if you wanted to make a headshot determined build. Or go the other way, swap the weapon handling to crit chance and make a crit version of a marksman rifle build. At the White House vendor this week, the named item is the Glory Days, so if you do want to pick it up, maybe save your countdown credits, drop in, pick this one up. Quickly scroll through the other items here. The guns are pretty terrible, and the brand set stuff not crash hot either. Let's kick on. At our clan vendor this week, the named item is the Swap Chain SMG. For the gear set pieces, we have Aces and Eights Knees, weapon damage repair skills, Hotshot holster, weapon damage crit chance, and Eclipse chest with skill tier skill haste. Quick little glance at the rest of the gear here. We do have an SRS A1 sniper rifle. This one's already got DTOC on it. Pick it up if you want to. The other few items, however, they're kind of missing the mark. No real usable combinations here, so I'm going to save my credits. At the theater settlement, we have the Whisperer. We've got the Thorn shotgun, the Resolute MK47. It's already got DTOC on it. This is a pretty decent rifle. And the brand set stuff is pretty underwhelming. Let's move on. At the castle, we have the Carnage LMG. The other couple of guns, pretty underwhelming. Brand set stuff, pretty average. Down in the mod section, however, there's an 8.4% Reviver armor repair. This one goes on your Reviver Hive and determines how much armor you actually get back once you revive. Definitely worth picking a couple of these up and equipping them if you run the Reviver Hive. At the campus this week, we have the Darkness. There is a Model 700, but it's mag size and sadist. Grupo mask here that you could make double crit, just swap the skill damage to crit chance. And the Aroldi holster, you could do the same, make this double crit if you want to run a marksman rifle that was crit based. Righto champions, now it's time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we are starting at DZ West, where we have the backup boomstick with that perfect 17% shotgun damage. As I say every week, remember DZ items cost DZ resources, so just double check that whatever you're buying is going to be worth it. The gear at this one, however, misses the mark for me. Let's move on. Shooting on down to DZ South, oh yeah, we have the Apartment SMG. This is a fan favorite. This one's got crit damage on it, but just swap that to DTOC. For the other couple of guns though, I'm going to give it a miss, and the gear set brand set pieces, yeah, not crash hot. Wrapping up our Dark Zone vendors, we are at DZ East, where the named item is the Pinprick. The other couple of guns, pretty underwhelming. Gear set, brand set stuff, yeah, not great. And wrapping things up this week, we're at our Brooklyn vendor, so quick little look at his guns here. Nothing crash hot. Electric gloves with skill tier status effect, maybe pick them up if you want. Honestly, probably one of the worst vendor resets we've had in a very, very long time. So sadly, that is going to wrap up this week's vendor reset champions. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it is on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, keep shooting, and giving them hell, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.